Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today requires a bit of a story at the beginning here. So please bear with me. So Fancy Fescu is a tangle that I'm attributing it to the Tangle Addicts Community. Because I just think it was a collective thing. Maybe somebody else, Alyssa, remembers exactly when we started using the term Fancy Fescu. But I just, I wanted to attribute it to our Tangle Addicts community. And for a long time, I've thought, this is kind of the beginning stroke of a number of different tangles by Zentangle, like Opus, and there's some other ones. And it needs to have its own name because it is beautiful all by itself. And, and we use it quite a bit, and that's what we call it, Fancy Fescu. So as I was looking for things, and there's a couple tangles that I was looking at, I'm like going, well, that starts with a Fancy Fescu. That starts with a Fancy Fescu. I need to make step outs for Fancy Fescu, as if you really, it's really one step, maybe two, if you count coloring in. I did divide up because one of the tangles I was looking at divided up the first step, which I thought was brilliant. So I'm like, well, there we go, and I'll show you right now. So anyway, so I made the step outs. I explained a little bit on the step outs. Again, this stroke just kind of went unnamed, but it's so beautiful. It deserves its own place. Just like we use flux shapes all over the place. I'm going to make a category of flux related flowery shapes and things, because there are so many. It's such a beautiful shape, but it is a tangle in and of itself. It started as a tangle. So we're going to work this backwards because that's how I like to do things. And we'll take something that has been a part of a tangle and we're giving it its own. So there we go. And I did put the original fescu. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do that on here. We'll do some original fescu and some Fancy Fescu. All right. Well, because I like to start at the beginning. I'm going to do, let's put a little ground in here, a little something on the bottom. So regular fescu was like this, just little lines with the ball on the end. It could be wiggly. It didn't matter. It just, they were little, and it's a nice little add-on that you could put on whatever. They're still cute. It still doesn't matter. It's a nice little tangle, super easy, and a nice add-in, whenever it seems to call for it. And again, I don't remember exactly, but it's just so fun. I just love this. And I usually do one big swooping motion, come around, turn the line back on itself, and then merge it in to that line. To separate it, what I did was, let's see, and because these are all lines, we can go over, and I like to crisscross them like I do here. So if we crisscross it, so you could start with just like that, and just like that, I like to use the natural curve of my hand as if this is your first video, you've not heard me say that before, but so that's why I turn the tile. But so I divide it this way. Here's kind of step 1A is how I labeled it. And then step 1B, and I'm going to use a takeoff and land concept so that way I get it so it looks like it's all one. So coming back around, and then however you want to have it droop or, stick up or whatever, and then just have it come back upon itself and merge it in so you can kind of avoid those things. But, if you get it, you can just smooth it in there. It's all good. All right. Then what I like to do, and you don't have to do this, you just fill it in solid if you wish, but I like to do this. So put a little curve line in this, I call it the bottom, so if you're looking at that way. And then fill it in. Just like I like to do with orbs, I leave a little space, so we just add in that shine. And if you leave it bigger than you think, and then take a look at it, and you say, well, I think that should be smaller, so, let's just do like that. And you just basically trace over the line, and it will reduce it. But like I said, I'm like, you know what? There's no time like the present. Let's just do this and get it done. And we'll give Fancy Fescu, at least in our little community, its own place amongst the tangles. And just so fun. And maybe we'll have to do one giant one, because, you know, it's good to have like an odd number. Let's see, we'll have it go this way. Woo! Sound effects help. And, you know, it fits on, well, you know how many tangles you see that I've done, and, you know, a lot of our community, and we just add that, and man, it is, you know what, it is right up there with the line ... And those of you that have been around, you know what I mean about the line ... It's in the flux. That's where well, no, that's not where it started, I don't think, for me. It was in the Tangle Flourish. And it was just like, oh my gosh, it's magical. And it is. And this is, too, as a nice little, we'll call it, you know, it's a accent tangle, really. Let's smooth that out. There we go. And it could be just by itself. We'll add some more little regular fescues in there. But just coming out of wherever, adding it to tangles like Zinger and, oh, my mind's going to go blank. You know, those kind. It's just so nice. Let's add one going this way. And it's just nice to have these ones that you really don't have to think too much about, but have such a neat, dramatic effect. And you know what? Oh, yeah, no, it's because it is Zinger. Oh, let's just throw a couple in here. Because Zinger, you can take it right off of Flux. Since there's one over there, we need to have one. Oh, let's do this one. Oh, Zentangle is so much fun because of this. You can just, let's just turn it into that. Oh, all right. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for indulging me. I should have put out, you know what? It's almost too late, but not really. Not really. Let us, because I'm not doing this on a regular Tangle time, but let us honor. Oh, you know what? I'll take the picture with this. We must honor our new Tangle, Fancy Fescu. It's official, with the red carpet. And we can consider this a world premiere, even though it's not on Tangle time. It is, because it's in the world of the videos here on YouTube. So, oh my gosh. Anyway, thanks for indulging me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, please click to subscribe to the channel. In the description section, you will find the step out for Fancy Fescu, and also ways to connect with me if you wish. If you'd like to be a part of the sessions that we hold, they're on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursdays are always free. It's called Tangle Time. You can find information on my website, or if you happen to be on Facebook, that's a really good place to follow me. I have a link to my page. And there you can see the events, and you can, click on those to get alerted. There are some other ways to follow me, and I have that listed on the classes page on my website. On Tuesdays, there is the third Tuesday, one class that's free. That's that one. It's Tough Tangle Tuesday. And the others have a fee or are a club member exclusive, and you can find out information about the club on the website. Let's see, what else? Our Tangle Addicts Community. Last but not least, I will mention them. So if you would like to be a part of that community and enjoy the fun and, sharing of our work and just, and gushing all over everybody's work and all of that kind of stuff, we'd love to have you. So that link is also in the description section. There are 4 questions that you must answer in order to gain entry, just so you're aware. All right, so I think that's it. Thank you again for indulging me, and Thanks again for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.